Hey guys, it's Becca here with Miller's Crossing Design, and this month on the DIY-aGoGo YouTube channel, I'm going to be giving a dining room set a French country makeover. I've always loved French country. I don't know if it's because my ancestry is from France or what, but I've always been drawn to that design style. So when this dining room set was given to me, I knew I had to put that spin on it. It's already a beautiful dining room set, but I just wanted to give it a little softness. And I did that with DIY clay paint neutrals and grain sack fabric that I found on Etsy. So this project took me about a month to finish, so it was well worth it though. It turned out really beautiful. I hope you like it. I hope that you follow me on all the things and have a fabulous day. So the very first thing I did is I rolled faded burlap all over the entire table, the legs, I did 2 coats with a roller. And now I'm going to be doing some blending, which I will show you in this video. And the dining room set also came with 8 black chairs. You know, I really didn't want to paint every single chair. It's so much work. But at the same time, they really look too harsh and too 90s. So I decided to use white wax on the chairs so the white gets into all the detail and just kind of softens it and almost gives it like a blue hue to it. Almost like a real dark blue. It looks really cool. This is the fabric I'm gonna use. So I'm giving this used table a very French country look. I'm softening it and warming it up with warm tones. So I will show you how I do blending on tables. So when I'm blending, I like to use 3 colors. I try to stay within the same tones. So here I have vintage linen, which is a slightly white gray. I have prairie gray, which is a greige, and then I've got faded burlap, which is this taupe color that you see here. And I just put my dusty, or you could use a chip brush, into all 3 colors. And then I kind of just start in the middle and I come back around. You want really straight lines. I have too much white on here. So I'm gonna add some more faded burlap into there. I'm gonna go right into it. I'm gonna add some water onto my brush. This will help move it too. And you don't want to blend too much or you're just going to end up mixing it. So I'm doing the same thing with the legs. Just taking all 3 colors onto my dusty brush and mixing it on there. This is to create some depth, so it's not just, you know, one color. It's gonna have kind of like a stone effect. Always using the water to move it around. And it's okay if it doesn't cover perfectly because, like I said, I want this to have kind of a stone look. I also want to make sure that I'm getting the edges of the table too, like up in here. The dusty brush goes great on your side here. It goes on like this. So now that I have the top of the table all blended in, I'm going to sand it, soften it in some areas. For the chairs, I just used a wax brush and white wax. I went right over the painted chairs that have already been painted, saturate it with the white wax, and then I'm gonna take a rag and just wipe off the residue and push into the detail. It's very easy and creates a whole new look for the chairs. We let the wax dry 24 hours, we buffed it, and then now it's time to take the cushions out. We actually probably could have taken the cushion out beforehand, but we did not. And Julie is gonna go ahead and pop the cushion off, and we're gonna add the fabric. When you lay out your fabric, you want to make sure that all of the lines from the grain sack are going to be the same on each one. And you kind of just wrap it like a present and then staple all the way around. Make sure to keep the fabric very tight.